You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome to My Dog Digs Dirt. I'm your host, Lauren Collier. On today's show, we meet Heather Scutti. She's the Executive Director of STARelief and Pet Assistance. We're going to find out how they provide life-saving pet food, vet care, emergency boarding, even foster care to pets whose caregivers are struggling with financial hardship. Really a wonderful organization. Stay tuned. Learn more when My Dog Digs Dirt returns right after this.
It's DesignerPetSweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit DesignerPetSweaters.com to order your four-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. DesignerPetSweaters.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
My Dog Digs Dirt is back with Heather Scutti. She's the Executive Director of STARelief and Pet Assistance, a unique and wonderful organization that's helping pets whose humans may be going through tough times. So welcome to the show, Heather.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm super excited to be on the show.
Well, we're really excited to have you, and I say bravo to you because STARelief and Pet Assistance really does some wonderful work. And in fact, you made the list 4 times in a row, I understand, of top-rated great nonprofits. So that's really something.
Yeah, this is our 4th year. We're super excited about that. Yeah, it proves, that everybody understands what we do and all the great work and everything's coming together. So yeah, we're excited about that.
Well, I know you, and I know how hard you work, and I know the wonderful work you do. So I'm doubly excited to have you on the show. Let's explain to folks who might not understand exactly what STARelief and Pet Assistance is all about.
Okay. Well, in a nutshell, this is what we do. We have different programs. Our programs are designed to assist individuals and families in need. Our goal is to keep pets from entering shelters in the first place. And what we do is we have a pet food pantry where we provide free pet food for individuals and families in need. We have a Home for Life grant program where we provide free veterinary care for individuals and families in need. We help pets for the homeless, victims of domestic violence, senior citizens that are on low income. Sometimes we have, individuals or families that a family member may be sick, they may be in the hospital. We'll step in and we'll take their pet and we'll find a foster home for them until they get out of the hospital. Our pet food pantry, we help throughout the tri-state area. And our Home for Life grant program, our veterinary care grant program, is a national program. We also have another program called Pets for Military Vets, where we reimburse the adoption fee from any current or military member that adopts a dog or cat from a municipal animal shelter.
It's wonderful. And explain what the Home for Life Veterinary Care Grant is.
Yeah, with the Home for Life Veterinary Care Grant, we provide free veterinary care. For example, somebody takes their pet in and the pet, it has a tumor of some sort, and they don't have the money to take care of it. So they will contact us. We will have them fill out an application. There are requirements. If this person meets our requirements and we have the funding, then we will help in the assisting in the cost of the veterinary care, a cost of the surgery, whatever it may be. As you know, 99% of vets in the area and in the United States do not do payment plans. Mm-hmm. So it's, and a lot of people, most people don't have insurance on their pets. So it's either, pay up front or your pet doesn't get vetted.
Right.
And a lot of times, this is what happens. We get calls all the time from shelters saying, look, Mrs. Smith is here. Her dog is sick. She doesn't have the money, but she thinks if she drops it off at the shelter, somebody will adopt it and can afford it and take care of it.
Oh, so sad. Right.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Absolutely. That's why I love what you do, because you really try to keep pets and their families together, because as so many know, pets are expensive. And by you stepping in, it really can make a difference. How did you recognize? I know you've sort of tweeted with your mission over the years to come to this. So you probably started to recognize that these things were problems. You know, as you said, people that couldn't afford to maybe stay in their apartment, you try to step in and help with that. Domestic violence cases, that's been really big as well. That's why I see that you're unusual finding these niches.
It is. It's unique. And when I try to talk to, explain to people what our organization does, we don't just go above and beyond the care of the pet. When we have somebody new that needs pet food, we try to deliver. We can go in and we can see the situation. For example, we had a woman during the summer when it was 100 degrees out. We went to her home, delivered food. She had no air conditioning. Of course, the pets were suffering. She was suffering. So we gave her food, and then we contacted the donor, and we said, look, listen, she really needs an air conditioner. Can you please donate $150 or donate an air conditioner? So we do, it's not just, just handing pet food and walking away.
Right.
We try to hook up with other resources and other organizations that can help these people. So I think that's what makes us unique and more of a caring organization.
Yeah, and I think it's wonderful because sometimes you're just at wit's end and you really don't know what to do. And to be able to come to an organization like yours and to get that help is just fantastic. Talk about your military program, and that's really been a help for people who are deployed. And what do they do with their pets? Sometimes there's no one to help out.
Yeah, it's a growing problem. A lot of military bases don't even allow pets on. So when somebody's deployed and their wife or their husband or, the family, they try to stay on the barracks, whatever it's called, and sometimes they can't because they have a certain type of dog or a certain type of breed. So we'll step in and, we'll find a temporary foster home. And it's usually long term. It's at least 6 months. Mm-hmm. So, we'll step in and help with that. And we make sure every pet that comes into our program is spayed, neutered, and vaccinated. We don't just foster and walk away. We make sure that, that pet is cared for, and this way they don't go around and have more pets. As you know, spay neuter is important. The Pets for Military Vets program, too, came into play when we had someone come back home from Iraq, and it was just a sad case. He came to us because he went to the shelter with his dog in his arms, and he said, again, please, it was a husky, purebred husky. Somebody was caring for it while he was away, but the dog needed a food that was very expensive. Long story short, the dog ended up passing away because it didn't get the food that it needed. So that's when we really, really saw a need for the Pets for Military Vets program where, we pay for food and vaccines and the care 100%.
It's just wonderful. And then you talked about your food pantry, your pet food pantry, and that also is a huge help because, again, it's expensive to have pets, especially to feed them.
It is. And, this time of the year when people want to be involved with family and they want to pay their electric bill, even a little $30 is a lot to people. And they can, and it's not just a one-time thing. Some people may need 6 months worth of it, or some people may say, look, I just need it for this month. Can you help me? I'm trying to get back on my feet. I just lost my job. So, a 10-pound bag of food means a lot to people, especially during the holidays.
And you are non-for-profit, so you are looking for donations as well, I guess. As you said, it's really not just about pet products, but maybe other services. Where can people find you, Heather?
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter. We have a website that explains all our programs, and our website is www.STARelief.org. They could reach us there.
And I just want to say, you're based in Connecticut, but again, you do programs nationally because our show is really heard around the world. So you really reach out there. It's not just in the tri-state area.
No, it's a national program. And in fact, our Pets for Military Vets, we've assisted about 8 Pets for Military Vets, and 7 of them have been from out of state. We've only had one from Connecticut. So that shows, that we expand beyond Connecticut.
And we want everyone. So everybody can get involved. We're going to take a short break, but we will be back right after this and hear more about this wonderful organization, STARelief and Pet Assistance.
So when we brought him home, we didn't realize that Bear, the rescue dog, was actually sick. He had very flaky skin. He was dropping a lot of fur, and the vet wanted to do steroid injections, special dog food. Nothing seemed to work. So I've been hearing Dinovite on the radio for years.
DINOVITE.com. 859-428-1000.
It never actually crossed my mind to try it until I was just at a dead end. And then it finally sunk in. Oh, you're talking about hair and skin. And all right, I'll try it. Well, it took probably 6 weeks, but after we started using Dinovite, no more flaky skin. He doesn't scratch and itch, and he started to put weight on. It was awesome. He makes us feel like we saved him. Every rescue dog in America deserves Dinovite for 90 days. I wish that we would have started the Dinovite right away. It would have been so much easier.
859-428-1000. DINOVITE.com.
Begging to hear more of your favorite show? Full episodes of all our shows are available on demand. Go to PetLifeRadio.com to fetch our entire lineup of Possum Pet podcasts. Also, dig us up in iHeartRadio and iTunes. Let's Talk Pets. Live and on demand only from Pet Life Radio.
Let's Talk Pets.
Let's Talk Pets.
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back to My Dog Digs Dirt. I'm Lauren Collier here with Heather Scutti, who is the Executive Director of STARelief and Pet Assistance. We've been talking about some of your fabulous programs, Heather, and how you reach out really all across the nation, even parts of the world probably you could help as well. You have so many wonderful programs. One that we want to touch on for sure is you help with cases of domestic violence. This has really grown a lot, and you have really helped a lot of people, which you must be very proud of. Explain how this works. Some people don't realize that often it's not only the person, it's their pet that is involved as well.
Absolutely. You know, that's one of the huge reasons people do not leave an abusive situation is because they're afraid to leave their pets behind. Unfortunately, the state of Connecticut, like most states, do not allow pets in shelters. New York is changing that, but unfortunately, until then, what happens is the DVCC or whatever program that they're working with will contact us and say, look, we have this family, they have a cat, they have a dog. They will be coming into a safe place with us. However, they need a safe place for their pet. So we will, again, find a foster home, temporary foster home, or sometimes a lot of the families aren't comfortable with a foster home. A lot of them feel that it's a strange thing, but a lot of them feel that if they put their pet in a foster home, they'll never see their pet again. So a lot of them will prefer if we do boarding. Mm-hmm. And as you know, boarding can be up to $30 a day. So, in this way, they can come and go and they can see the pet whenever they want to. So we'll either do a foster home or we'll do a boarding facility for the pet. And, they can come and see the pet anytime they want. They can do that also with foster. But like I said, right. A lot of them are not comfortable and they feel, they give it to a family, they're kind of relinquishing it, which I can totally understand.
I can understand that. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're under a lot of stress and, you
right.
want the best for your... So we'll do that. And it's usually about at least 3 months. We haven't had a case where it's been less than 3 months. And the most has been 6 months.
And imagine, what a difference that would make to someone who had gone through that, especially, and then you're able to reunite them with their pet in a safe situation. That must make you feel so good. Yeah.
It does. And that's a beautiful thing to watch that happen. It's pretty amazing.
It's great. You also, Heather, you help senior citizens, many on fixed budgets, to help them be able to keep a pet. And that's just fantastic.
Yeah, we do a lot with senior citizens. We have a lot of agencies contact us throughout the state and throughout the United States, actually, mostly in Connecticut, since we're really a Connecticut-based organization. But a lot of times they won't be able to afford the vaccines, daily care.
Yeah.
Pets get older, they need medicines, they need certain kind of foods. We're helping a woman right now, the sweetest 80-year-old woman with a cat, and she's just going through cancer, and her cat is sick too. So, we've been able to afford to give her the monthly medications for her cat.
So fabulous, so wonderful. Yeah. Also, I want to mention, because also when there are natural disasters, you step in also to help pets.
Yep. We've done a lot lately in that we've helped. There's been other organizations like ASPCA, Humane Society, that will hook up with other people in the area. We'll kind of partner with, and they'll say, look, this person just had a fire. They have a dog. They have a cat. Can you, take that until they can get back on their feet? American Red Cross, they're living in a hotel. As you know, most hotels don't allow pets.
Right.
Another thing we're running into. We're working with an insurance company right now, too, that we're partnering with. And if there's a flood, if there's a fire or something, the pet of the family will contact us and we'll make sure that the pet is safe until they can get back on their feet.
Well, see, all this, of course, costs money. So you are, I'm sure, always looking for help. I know you're having a fundraiser coming up on November 30th. So talk about that. So, and let us know how people can get involved, because I'm sure many of our listeners would like to help you out with everything you do, because everybody can relate to this.
Yeah. We try to, people love to give tangible, and they love to give the pet food and the bag of food, and it's all amazing and it's great. But when we get monetary money, we can do exactly what we need with it. We can buy a certain type of food. We can buy an allergy-free food. So with this, I'm part of our November 30th event, where this year, the proceeds are going to go to our Safe Place for Pet, which is foster home, which is helping victims of domestic violence, pets of the homeless, pets of disasters. So any money that's raised on the event on November 30th will go there. It's going to be at the Law Salon, which is 1051 Longridge Road in Stamford. Jim Drakefield, he is a pet photographer, and he's done some celebrity work.
Very good.
He's donated his time, and he will be there. He'll be there with his book and signing some autographs and, talking to everybody there. So, come down. It's going to be nice. It'll be, a little cocktail, a little drink, and maybe a little bite to eat, and just come and meet with us and see our programs and talk to the people that we've helped. And, that would be great.
Oh, I think it'll be fabulous, fabulous. You also do adoptions. And so just all around, everybody, I hope you will log on. It's STARelief and Pet Assistance. Heather, where can we find you? I know you're www.starrelief.org. Where else?
Yep.
On Facebook, on Twitter?
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. We're also on Pet Finder. Those would be the main. We're on Pinterest, Instagram, all the social media. But check out our Facebook page, because it's really up to date, and it'll give you all the information, what's going on. Like you said, we do adoptions, and occasionally when we help pets to the homeless, sometimes the person may not be able to take the pet back, or we just never hear from them again. So we end up with a dog or a cat. So we always put them up for adoption. So check us out, and you can see what's going on and what our needs are. We have our Amazon wish list up there, which you can check out and see what our needs are, and hopefully donate to one of the items that we need.
Fantastic. Also, they can read about you on that great nonprofits.org and find out about that, because you did such a wonderful, right? Yeah. Congratulations on that.
We're also GuideStar rated, which is huge, because GuideStar is a lot of people that donate, that do their research on organizations. If you're on GuideStar, you're a pretty good organization.
And you are, and well you are. So thank you for all you do. Once again, everybody, that is STARelief and Pet Assistance. Thank you, Heather. You're wonderful. I wish you lots of luck on your fundraiser, which is November 30th. So stop by, everybody, and check them out. Thank you so much, Heather.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'd love to have you. And thank you, everybody out there. This has been My Dog Digs Dirt.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.